I was seriously considering buying a Tesla. I'd done the research on the purchase price, I'd looked at the range numbers, and I was getting close to pulling the trigger. But every time I mentioned it to someone, I got the same reaction. What about maintenance? Those things are expensive to fix. My brother-in-law told me his neighbor spent $4,000 on a Tesla repair. A guy at work said he heard the batteries cost $20,000 to replace. My golf buddy said he'd never buy one because you can't even take it to a regular mechanic. So I did what I always do when I'm not sure about something. I stopped listening to opinions and started looking at actual data. I spent 3 months going through owner forums, reading hundreds of real owner experiences, talking to people who've driven these cars for 100,000 miles or more, and comparing real numbers against what I was paying on my gas car. What I found completely changed my thinking. And today, I'm going to share exactly what I found. Let me start with the big picture number because this is what stopped me in my tracks. The average Tesla owner spends about $400 to $600 per year on maintenance. The average gas car owner spends $1,200 to $1,500 per year. I'm not making those numbers up. That's according to Consumer Reports data and corroborated by hundreds of owner reports I went through on Tesla forums and Reddit threads. When I saw that, I went back and checked it 3 times because it didn't match what everyone was telling me. But the more I dug in, the more it made sense. And here's why. The first thing I learned is what Tesla actually doesn't need. No oil changes. That's $100 to $150 gone right there. 3 or 4 times a year on most gas cars. No transmission service, no spark plugs, no timing belt, no alternator, no exhaust system repairs, no air filter for an engine that doesn't exist. I added up what I was spending on my Audi A6 in a typical year. Oil changes alone were $600. Transmission service every 40,000 miles was another $300 amortized out. Spark plugs at 60,000 miles, $400. I was spending $1,400 to $1,800 a year just keeping that car running normally. Every Tesla owner I talked to who came from a luxury gas car said the same thing. The maintenance savings were bigger than they expected. Now, here's where it gets more nuanced. Because Tesla maintenance isn't zero. There are real things you need to do. And I want to be honest about that because the Tesla needs no maintenance narrative is just as misleading as Tesla is expensive to maintain. The reality is somewhere in the middle, and it's actually pretty straightforward once you understand it. Tire rotation is the most frequent maintenance item. Tesla recommends every 6,250 miles because the instant torque and the weight of these cars wears tires faster than a typical gas car. Here's what most people don't know though. Discount Tire, Costco, and America's Tire all do tire rotations for free or close to it. You don't need to go to Tesla for this. One thing worth knowing is that Tesla has a specific lug nut torque spec of 129 foot-pounds. When you go to any tire shop, tell them that number specifically. Most shops use impact wrenches set higher than that, and over time, that can cause problems. Write it down on your phone so you have it ready. That's a pro tip I picked up from reading through owner forums that most people never hear about. Cabin air filter replacement is next. Tesla recommends every 2 years. The filter itself costs $25 to $50 online. If you take it to Tesla, they charge $150. But here's what I found interesting. Multiple experienced owners told me this is one of the easiest DIY jobs on the car. You don't need any tools. You open the glove box, remove 2 clips, slide out the old filter, slide in the new one. That's genuinely it. If you're comfortable doing that yourself, you're looking at $25 every 2 years. If you'd rather pay someone, $150 every 2 years is still not a scary number. Brake fluid is worth understanding because this one surprised me. Tesla's recommendation, according to their current owner documentation, is to check brake fluid every 4 years and replace it only if moisture content is too high. You can buy a brake fluid tester on Amazon for about $15. Dip it in the reservoir, and it tells you immediately whether you need a replacement or not. If the moisture content is under 3%, you're fine. Walk away. I found dozens of owners reporting their fluid tested perfectly clean at 4 and 5 years. The reason this matters on a Tesla specifically is that regenerative braking does most of the work, so the physical brake system sees far less use than on a gas car. Less use means less heat cycling, which means the fluid stays cleaner longer. If you do need a replacement, independent shops charge around $80. Tesla charges $150, but test it first before spending anything. Now, let me address the battery replacement fear directly, because this is the one that scares people most. My brother-in-law's neighbor, who supposedly spent $20,000 on a battery, when I actually dug into the data on this, battery replacements are genuinely rare on well-maintained Teslas. Here's what the warranty actually covers. Tesla warrants the battery for 8 years, or 100,000 to 150,000 miles, depending on your model. And it covers degradation below 70% capacity. That means if your battery drops below 70% of its original range during that warranty period, Tesla replaces it. What I found in the owner data is that most Teslas with good charging habits show only 5% to 10% degradation after 100,000 miles. That's well within normal range. I found owners on the Tesla Motors Club forum with 200,000 miles on original batteries showing 88% to 92% capacity. Those aren't outliers. That's what proper charging habits produce. The charging habits piece is actually where most of the battery horror stories come from. And this is something I wish more people talked about honestly. If you charge to 100% every single day for years, you will see faster degradation. The chemistry of lithium-ion batteries is pretty clear on this. They last longer when kept between 20% and 80% for daily use. Tesla even recommends setting your daily charge limit to 80% in the app. Owners who follow this report half the degradation rate of owners who charge to 100% daily. That one habit alone is the difference between a battery that lasts 15 years and one that shows noticeable wear at 8 years. The 12-volt battery is something almost nobody outside the Tesla community knows about, and it came up over and over in my research. Every Tesla has a traditional 12-volt battery alongside the main battery pack, and it controls the computers, the touch screen, the door locks, everything. When it dies, the car won't work at all. The average lifespan is about 3 to 4 years, but Tesla owners report them failing closer to 3 years because the car draws power constantly, even when parked. The good news is the battery costs about $100, and replacing it yourself takes about 20 minutes with a basic socket wrench. If you'd rather have Tesla do it, mobile service charges around $250. Either way, replacing it proactively at 3 years is cheap insurance against being stranded. Wheel alignment is something Tesla doesn't include in their official maintenance schedule, which I found interesting. Their position is that alignment never needs adjustment. What I found in owner forums is more nuanced. If you drive on smooth roads and never hit anything significant, your alignment probably stays fine for a long time. But if you hit a pothole hard, clip a curb, or blow out a tire, get the alignment checked. The signs are pretty obvious. Your steering wheel isn't centered when driving straight. Your car pulls to one side, or you see uneven wear on the edges of your tires. Independent alignment shops with a Hunter alignment rack can do Tesla alignments perfectly well. They don't need special Tesla equipment. Most shops updated their databases years ago. So let me put some real numbers together based on everything I found. For a Tesla owner doing 15,000 miles a year over 5 years, here's a realistic maintenance budget. Tire rotations at free shops, $0. Cabin air filter twice over 5 years. $50 to $300 depending on whether you DIY or use Tesla. Brake fluid test at year 4. $15. Replacement if needed. $80 at an independent shop. 12-volt battery replacement at year 3. $100 DIY or $250 at Tesla. One alignment check if needed. $100 at an independent shop. Total over 5 years? Somewhere between $265 on the low end if you do things yourself, and $800 on the high end if you pay for everything. That's $53 to $160 per year. Compare that to the $1,400 to $1,800 I was spending annually on my Audi, and the math becomes pretty undeniable. The people telling me Tesla maintenance was expensive were either repeating things they'd heard from someone else, or they knew someone who had an unusual repair situation, or they were comparing a Tesla breakdown to routine gas car maintenance, which isn't a fair comparison. The honest truth is that Teslas have fewer moving parts than any gas car, which means fewer things to break, fewer fluids to change, and fewer service appointments to schedule. The maintenance you do need is real, it's manageable, and most of it is cheaper than what you'd pay for equivalent work on a gas car. If you're on the fence about Tesla ownership and maintenance costs are part of what's holding you back, I hope this gives you a more accurate picture than what the rumor mill produces. Do your own research, talk to actual owners, and look at real numbers rather than scary stories. That's what I did, and the numbers told a very different story than what I expected going in. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments what other Tesla questions you want me to dig into. I read everything you send. Hit subscribe if you want more honest, research-based Tesla content. I'll see you in the next one.